couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And they're going to get this.
Oh, he ball speed. Oh, that's good. All right.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
25 yards.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he finds Beasley complete.
Allen's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
My name is Kodak, but
slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
The Bills ball carrier. Anthony Barr brought him down. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary.
Good hit. Yes, sir.
Short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, shit. Ooh, that motherfucker got burned. That boy got burned.
Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 48 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
Man, I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no.
But nah, Madden might be the stupidest fucking design. Because how is a hurdle juke better than the regular juke? Like if I go one way, I hit triangle the other way, and that's just way better than the juke.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. They'll try.
My name is Kodak, but you knew that already. I don't want the guap, baby. Y'all just want the fatty. You know he say wop.
76 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. What an excellent run. And from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Oh, I fucked up. But I didn't fuck up that one.
He's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, force forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well. But they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
The adjustment working early. The tackle made by Levi Wallace. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
At the Bills' 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to score.
We in there. We in there. Hey. 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 Hey.
The Vikings have taken the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. On the run.
Oh, no, that's me.
Deep right side.
What? I was about to be pissed. What?
Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Good pick.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Anthony Barr. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Before we came up to the
It's going to be a quick one.
last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And not only did he dropped it in the end zone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Cousins gives way to Cook. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The 16-yard line.
They run again on 1st down. Cook.
Oh, I'm
He's going to
pissed.
be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Vikings 14, Bills 7.
Circles.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And Thielens got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on the pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack, but he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And these guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. And it's caught in the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown by Justin Jefferson. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score, Vikings 28.
You watching it?
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now at 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be
I'm
honest,
cooking
we're
this
thinking
thing.
about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going
His
to be on the
dude.
Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
To Adam Thielen.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. 7 yards the pickup. 1st down, Minnesota.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's tackled at the
2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
Let's try this.
Will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
I'm at the 2 clock, brother, but you do not want to quit.
Vikings 35. Bills.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Hughes. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Following the interception, Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh,
incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
To kick off for Buffalo.
The Vikings
They
have
say
the
what you
position.
know
They've got
about
the lead.
love.
They get this football as
I
well
got
as we are
what
back
you
and
know.
underway for the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard
About to
line.
get about to go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, 79 yards. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one,
Bro, this is not even a game no more. It is 42-7.
He's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
I'm about to just 2 clock. Get the shit over
And
with.
the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brought him down.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Allen.
29-yard.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, My list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, 65 yards. And the Bills are in for 6.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Taken in the end zone. And he brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
48-yard line.
They run. Cook. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Lets it fly for Thielen. That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
There's a bad pass.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Barr able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
That was on me.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
14.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go right back to Singletary. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
On the tackle. A gain of 7. 1st down, Buffalo.
On 1st down, Allen buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
play action. Allen eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
41-yard line.
Now a run with Carr. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down in the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Cousins. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. Able to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 2nd and 7, Allen being chased out left. He'll run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From midfield, here's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, Allen. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 22. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Hey.
Defensively, they've had their way in this this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins. When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it. This will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
That motherfucker still getting kicked.
They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will quickly accept that, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them
wasting my time.
A totally different style and a different flow.
Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to drink it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Washington football team. Young Wei Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. Fields it in the
Young Ho Koo. Yo ho's cool.
Bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Let's see.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 4. AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
first and 10. It's Haskins.
Yes, sir.
Rushing down he goes. Edmund Robinson gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. They go play action with Haskins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Early with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on first down.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 44, Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 20 in a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the next play.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's second down. Throwing again. Ryan is going to fire one. This is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Another try on second down with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown.
TG.
Touchdown run.
TG.
And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
Young Way Koo lining up for
They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
the return. Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
On second and 12, Haskins.
That's us.
They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Devontae Casey. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Washington, nothing.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Here's Gurley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Gurley again here on first down. And
if he wasn't there, I'd been
he
going.
gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Sweat brought him down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Play action. Ryan. He's going to go up top for the end zone. As his guys will get the football back.
Almost 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
First down, Washington.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll run with Peterson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result when he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
We ready? Hey, 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 hey.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
And I think you and I were raised the same way in the game of football.
What's going on, brother?
Pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run.
Yeah, just a little bit, not too much.
They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Escaping
He's
the
on
pressure
that.
and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up.
Let me fix my party audio. There we go. I've been trying a few teams out, seeing how they play.
Should wait for next week's update.
I believe that'd be the best thing to like stop everybody from asking and wondering.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's the final week anyways, because that's going to take us into week 1.
Yeah, I wonder if there's when we start the league too, we have to like have a start time for free agency and shit like that.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody picks up free agents right when they join the league.
Yeah.
Second down and 8.
I don't even want to do the grind on that right now.
Woo, thank you for dropping it, Ty Gurley.
How many speeds did they get Gurley this year?
I don't know, but I played a ranked head-to-head game with Minnesota. That boy Dalvin Cook is fast as a bitch.
Yeah, I thought about being Minnesota at one point.
I thought about it too, but I was like, if I be Minnesota, then it's a good chance that I probably won't lose.
They fucked up me getting rid of Diggs still, though.
Really? I fully understood it after they picked up Justin Jefferson. I was like, that was a great pickup.
Well, I mean, you had to replace him. You had to get someone at that point.
You know, that's what a good organization would do. Todd Gurley doesn't feel that fast, to be honest.
No, I don't. I think they probably slowed him down quite a bit. I was going into the fact they don't have the speed. He's not super slow, but he's 90 speed.
Yeah, I'm running getting caught.
They actually the halfbacks are pretty slow in general. Yeah, Dalvin's 92, 92.
What's Joe Mixon? Because I feel like that one's way
I
faster than
think
Joe.
he's 91 if I remember right. He's 91, 93, so he actually has more acceleration. I think I would actually rather have the 93 Excel. I'd rather have the one more acceleration than the one less speed.
Oh, really? You know what, I'm gonna tell you this, and this doesn't mean tell everybody, but the juke is not as good as the hurdle.
Oh man, I just got used to fucking throwing the juke. I used to throw the spin, and I got used to throwing the juke. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get used to. Are you? What about on the hit stick though? You're gonna fumble.
Bro, I've been doing it all day. I haven't fumbled. Like, it's a side juke, and bro, I don't fumble at all. I don't understand it, but I'll take it.
So
You know what I'm talking about, like
the hurdle's like a side juke now.
Yeah, but if you're running vertical, it's a regular ass hurdle. But if you're running, like say you run to the sidelines and they're basically about to catch you, if you fucking hit triangle and aim upfield, that shit's crazy. I only found out because like I was.
You know what that is? Is there's a new stat in there called change of direction.
Yeah, I got that.
Well, I guarantee that change of direction stat is that hurdle stat.
That really wouldn't make sense.
Well, that hurdle is when you're saying and you're changing from going to the sideline to upfield.
Yeah. It would make sense.
Because you would think there's an agility, they still have an agility rating.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm looking at Joe Mixon, he's got a 90 change of direction.
I haven't used it with Joe Mixon yet, but.
Well, he's got the. What's weird is, like, when you're looking at all the stats, like if you're just looking at the normal stats, they don't show it. You have to hit the player card to look for changes of direction. That's weird.
I might not use it with Joe Mixon. Definitely Bernard. Bernard feels way faster than Mixon. It might just be the agility stat though.
You're saying Giovanni seems faster?
Yeah, he always seems faster.
That's weird because he's too slower.
What's his agility? Fuck. I
think I gotta look at the player effects for both of them. So Mixon's got 92 and Giovanni's got 89.
That's fucking ridiculous. I don't know.
And change of direction, Mixon's a 90 and Giovanni's 87.
That's great. I'm telling you, Bernard fell way faster.
I don't know if there's anything he beats him in this stage. Carry fucking Mixon beats him by 11. He beats him by a bunch in break tackle, ball carry, vision, trucking's not even close. Stiff arm's not even close. Their spin move, Giovanni has a one better spin move.
Hit stick.
Catching's about the same. Catching traffic goes to Giovanni, spectacular catch goes to Mixon. Like, there's nothing that shows. And Giovanni's stamina is at 84 compared to Mixon's 96.
I don't know, man. It's just what I've been feeling.
Normally, I'd be asking to trade for Mixon because I really like Mixon's stats. But I don't know that I don't want to. I want to run with my rookie.
What's it mean? The Colts, right?
Yeah, that's part of the reason I took him is because they drafted Jonathan Taylor. He was fast. He was 93, 92. And I got Naheem Hines, who's 23 years old. That's 93, 93.
I just need to find linebackers that can hit.
I need to dump Marlon Mack because he's the one that's going to go to a waste on my team.
That's a dub.
And he's not even, he's no scrub.